You may have heard that finding a skill, finding a niche is the first option, but no one talks about what comes before finding a niche or finding a skill. Hello everyone, my name is Vishav and I help students and young professionals who are struggling with overthinking and lack of confidence to make major decisions in their life. Today we're going to talk about why it's important to get to know about your interests and hobbies before finding your niche or before working on your skills. Most people live in this delusion that it is very easy for them to know their interests, their strengths, or their hobbies, but it's actually the completely opposite. Remember when we are below 10 years of age, every one of us has this dream of becoming a pilot, or maybe a doctor, maybe an actor, or just some superhero with supernatural powers. And after 5 to 6 years, when we are entering our high school, our mind goes with many changes, and now we think of becoming a doctor, a scientist, an engineer, an IT student, and it goes on. After those years, the final struggle periods start when it's finally the time to take action and choose one genuine interest which we had throughout all those years. And at that time, most of us are totally confused which one to choose and which to not, because let's face it, our interests are mostly based on society's expectations from us. So we have to first think about our parents, our family, our friends, and then we can talk about ourselves. So in our 20s, we tend to focus more on the fact that what will people think, or what expectations does our parents have from us. So subconsciously our mind thinks that those feelings are a part of this journey. And guess what? That adds to the difficulties we are already facing in choosing one skill. So here comes the solution. Finding a niche or working on your skill, it is the rule number one, but we have to start from rule number zero that comes before finding a skill. So what is rule number zero? So as the name states, zero, we have to start from nothing. Nothing in our minds, no pressure on our brain, no pressure from the society, from our friends, or from our families. We do not have to keep this as a priority that what will other people think. And the best way to do that is just disappear. And that doesn't mean that you abandon your family. Stay with your family, just disappear from social media, from the company of your friends, or your colleagues. Just go monk mode for 90 days, that's 3 months, and just work on your skills and just work on your mind. Just see what your mind really wants, what your heart really wants, what are your interests, what are your hobbies, what are you generally attracted towards. And then within those 90 days, you will surely develop one good habit that will remain with you for your lifetime. And that habit is going to help you throughout your life, because at that time you were truly yourself. You were just with yourself. But just keep one thing in mind. When you are in that wonk mode for 90 days, do not think about the negative things that happened in your past. Just handpick those positive moments, or the moments when you were genuinely happy about your life. And then, keeping those in mind, think about what you see in your future as your genuine interest, and just write about it, just work on it. Just see how you can develop that interest or habit into a skill. And then ask yourself, can I help others with this skill? If the answer is yes, then congratulations. You have finally found your interest. Once you have that interest, you can work on it for the next 90 days. Now, when you have a particular topic to work on, you can just look for coachings, your gurus on that particular topic. Now, you don't have to choose from more than 100 choices. You just have one choice and you will just work on that until you succeed. I hope you have liked this video, and I'll see you in the next video.